Good morning and welcome everybody. We are getting ready to go on to the General Joe Potter here at the Ticket and Transportation Center, heading over to the Seven Seas Lagoon to the Magic Kingdom. Happy Wednesday morning. Glad you guys could join us today. It's the first time you've ever joined us here on Ear to Ear Magic. My name is Chris. I'm going to be your agent in the parks today, as well as your tour guide and camera operator. So welcome in. Glad you guys could join us. Let's go on into the General Joe Potter, shall we?
One for that small step down, that is yellow line, when you reach the end of the gateway. For your safety and the safety of the crew whilst on the boat, so stay away from here.
Other ferry boat, they're going ferry boat by ferry boat today. So, welcome in everybody. Glad you could join us here today. We are glad to have the opportunity to take you guys to the Magic Kingdom today. Welcome to the stream. We are Ear to Ear Magic. We do stream from the parks every Monday through Friday. And we look forward to being able to do this on a regular basis with everybody. If you are new to the channel, we'd love for you to hit that subscribe button, jump in and help us out and have fun every Monday through Friday as we go through each of the Walt Disney World parks and Universal Orlando Resort as well. So I'm showing that we've got video and audio, but guys, I'm not showing anybody as far as number of viewers. Can you do me a favor? If you guys can see me and hear me, give me a thumbs up. Let me make sure we are good to go as we start out over the Seven Seas this morning. Very strange. There we go. Now we can see everybody. All right. Good morning, everybody. Now, I had to even myself. I'm still having trouble on my second device, making sure we've got connectivity. I'm going to log out and log back in just to make sure we're good to go. It is acting a little quirky today.
Oh, I like him. He's got an expensive house. Yeah, I talked to him, but he taught him tech class about the soundboard and things. Thank you. There it is.
All right, guys, I'm going to do a quick refresh to make sure I've got everybody because I'm still showing some people are having trouble seeing the video. So hang on just one moment.
That's
Hi,
such a
good
fast
morning, everybody. Welcome aboard.
Why is
Our
it
session
caps?
now arriving. We're about to leave the Magic Kingdom. Whilst on the boat, keep the stairway clear, no sitting or standing on the stairs.
How about now, guys? I have a little problems with YouTube this morning. I don't even really think it's anything to do with our application. Got some beautiful images this morning of the Polynesian village bungalows out over the water. All right. Yeah, we're having problems with YouTube, aren't we? So I've had some other people tell me they had problems with glitches of YouTube yesterday evening. Hopefully we can maintain this. Good morning, everyone. Welcome in.
I'm doing that on purpose. See, like backlit shadows.
Yeah, it might be. Obviously, it's glitching back and forth on me. It doesn't seem to be on my end. It seems to be on YouTube's end. Everything here is working normal. We'll keep moving forward. We'll keep on swimming, swimming, swimming. Good morning and happy Wednesday. Glad you guys could join us this morning. Real quick, let me go through and say hello to everybody I can to in the chat, including Mike B. Grace Lambert is here this morning. Moments of the Magic. Good morning, Kendra. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday, John. Lauren B was in here early this morning. Good to see you, Lauren. Ashley is in. Good morning, Ashley. Mark, happy Wednesday. Good to see you, Cynthia. Walt says our sound sounds a little bit different. It's always hard to tell, Walt, if that's really just the case or if my voice has just gone crazy. Sometimes that happens too. Our creative crew, the food and vlogs. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Good morning, Carol. How you doing today? Good evening. Happy evening, Dennis. Woo. I'm going to have to recalibrate my gimbal as well. I think I accidentally bumped into somebody coming out of security, and I think it threw off my my gimbal just ever so slightly. Good morning, Dave C. That's cool, Gabriel. Jill's at Disney University this morning. Not a lot of people can ever say that. I dropped somebody off at Disney University this morning. Good morning, Captain Good Guy. So I got an order in yesterday for some hats. Finally got some response back, and we're looking somewhere around April 1st, I believe, for a delivery. We'll see if we're still good with that. I'll give you guys updates on this. Sharon, you know what? Everything's charged up, but you know how it works around here. It's always something. Always something. All right, so we're making our way on over to the Seven Seas Lagoon, heading over to the Magic Kingdom this morning, seeing what kind of fun we can find. Heading up and down Main Street, have some fun at the Emporium. Grab a snack somewhere in the live stream. Just hang out with you guys for the next few hours. If you guys are new to the channel, everyone in our chat we refer to as the Magic Crew. Our crew community here is a group of positive, outgoing, friendly, and accepting, encouraging, supportive group. We just ask that you guys keep it that way. Keep it family friendly. We come to Disney. We come to groups like this to get away from the negativity that may happen in our lives, to have a little bit of fun, take away from the stress, and we don't need to add to it. So no trolling, no drama. Oh, maybe we can find some baby ducks. We've gotten full into spring season now. Lots of baby ducklings running around. Morning, Calvin. Calvin says less than 48 hours and my daughter and I will be making our MK mountain run to start our day. Run to the mountains. Brent says the only snack that they got at MK last week was the cream cheese stuffed pretzel, which is a good choice for the lunching pad. It was surprisingly great. Good morning, Lisa 78. Good morning and welcome in, Ian. Nice, peaceful boat ride in the morning. It's all part of the experience, right? Good morning, Prince Ryan. Welcome to the Magic Kingdom. Good morning, Jared. All right, Mike B finally got us some video. I know it is really glitchy, isn't it, Mike? It's like sometimes I get audio, sometimes I get video, sometimes I get nothing. I keep going in and out on my screen to show where you guys are at, so I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that today.
Yeah, because the sun is like.
My, oh my, what a magical day. I know that I don't know what's going on, Artemis. I had some other friends tell me that YouTube was having problems on live streams last night. I didn't have any issues yesterday, but today it's glitching out on me on my side where I'm showing normally I can see who's coming in and the chat's going in and out. It's the numbers are dropping from 0 to whatever the number is. So obviously it's having trouble. Some people are seeing the live, other people are not. So I know it's really weird. See, Carol sees just fine. Mike B's video just went out, so obviously we've got something weird. If it's not everyone losing it at the same time, I don't really know what's going on. That's odd. What do we do if we don't have YouTube? Good morning, Theo Sam Eagle. Good to see you. I'm going to let everybody jump off the boat.
I think it will.
So while we're waiting for our turn, we always like to come off the boat a little late, let everybody else get off, enjoy our walk off. I'm going to do a hard reset, see if I can help YouTube along a little bit. Guys, don't go anywhere. We're still going to be getting ready to go off and head on to Magic Kingdom. Here we go shortly. Thank you. All right, did a quick reset. Come on, YouTube, catch up. Everybody else woke up early and ready to go this morning. We need YouTube to help out and get on up, get some coffee there, YouTube. Let's see if that's any better. Nope, I'm still getting fluctuations. Let's see, all of the signs on my side seem to be fine, so it seems to be on YouTube's end. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, John. Can you hear me? You can. I guess you can't even hear me. I know, that's just it, Theo. Some people are seeing everything, other people are seeing nothing. So it doesn't seem to be the source. It seems to be something about the application. Very odd. I just said that's a lot of people. A lot of people can fit on the ferry boat. And it really wasn't that crowded this morning. Good morning, Kendra. Jared says, I just rebooted my phone and now have video. I would suggest if you guys maybe try that. I'm going to do another hard restart here shortly. Maybe right before we go inside, just to see if I can help it along a little bit. That's weird. It worked for 15 seconds and then went to waiting again. Well, that is no fun. Oh, look, he's the baby duck. Hello, the baby duck. I'm surprised that you guys aren't out into the Magic Kingdom. That's where all the snacks are. I know, Gabriel. I don't know. Everything's upside down. Artemis says can see and hear fine now. Other people are still showing the waiting screen. Some people are coming into the stream and seeing nothing but waiting, so they're leaving because they can't get it to work. Thank you guys so much for hitting the like button, even though YouTube's giving us some problems this morning. I don't know, maybe we get closer to the magic, we'll stay a little bit better. Well, thank you guys for hitting that like button for us today. Even though we're having a little bit of problems with YouTube working, it's quirky this morning. Our early morning crowds, everybody's here to get into the attractions early today. Welcome in, WWE fan. Happy Tuesday. What? Oh no, we already passed Tuesday. I got that mark on I got my sticker on my calendar. I ate all my vegetables last night. I'm not going to eat that again. Grace says, oh yes, restarting my phone fixed it. Dave C says, I have video on my phone, but nothing on the PC. That is just the strangest thing in the world, isn't it, guys? I know, Becky. Technology is against us today. Whether or not what Jesse says, it's not you. There's been a huge tornado outbreak the last 48 hours, and it's been affecting everything. I don't know if it's weather related or not, but I can tell you it's not anything to do with the weather we have here. Let's talk about that real quick. How's that for a segue? Got to talk about our weather for our friends coming to Disney here soon. Today we're going to have a near record high of 91 degrees. 91 degrees. We got a 30% chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. So us getting in early this morning has a better chances of staying dry. So tomorrow it's going to be even worse. 90% chance of rain tomorrow with thunderstorms in the area. High of only 73. Friday, we're going to be looking at partly cloudy, 75 degrees high, 76 on Saturday, full sun, and full sun again on Sunday, 74 degrees. So we got a record temps high today, 91, and then the weather coming in this afternoon and tomorrow is going to set us back down and balances us back into the 70s for the remainder of the week. So if you're coming in today or tomorrow, make sure you have your ponchos. It is odd, I know, Dave. Yes, 91. Nice breezy, though. Nice breeze. Hello, Ashley.
How are you?
Well, I got to wait to see if it turns blue first. And if it turns blue, that's the kind of blue
So
I
I
like.
had this band, right?
Uh-huh.
And then my 90-pound dog decided it looked like a fancy chew toy. So now all I have is this little gold thing. And no band.
I have a 130-pound puppy, and that's why I can't take this off.
What kind of dog do you have?
She's a Great Dane.
I have a boxador, half boxer, half black lab. So
Shoot, they're lovable.
mischief maker. With
Hey, as long as you weren't wearing the band at the time, were you? You weren't wearing the band at the time, were you? Welcome in, Colin. Thank you so much for popping in and saying hello today before your eye appointment. Don't go by the video going in and out as any indication that you're having vision problems. Good morning, Kara Dodd. Hello, Frank. How are you guys doing this morning? Oh, Lauren says, I miss scanning my Magic Band. I think post-Disney depression is finally setting in. Well, let me tell you, I know you sent me an email earlier this week. I know a few of you guys are waiting for some responses back. Yesterday, after the stream was go through and clean out my laptop day. After the breach we had on Friday, I really had to make sure that there was nothing else that would endanger what we used as far as sign-ins and passwords. So instead of anything else last night was pretty much just doing scans, purging, cleaning, sanitizing the laptop. I think we're back ready to where I feel safe signing into things and looking into quotes again. So if you guys are waiting, we'll be working on that again starting today after today's live stream. Oh, Grace, you're with us right here. Hopefully, now that you've restarted your phone, right? WWE fan says it's 51 degrees here in Chicago with rain all day. Oh, man. We're going to get some rain later on today. All right, so I can hear marching bands inside. I think we need to go on in, right? So again, welcome into the chat, all you who are with us today. Knowing we have some YouTube problems, hopefully YouTube is working for you and you can see what's going on. Keep refreshing, maybe restart your phone if you're watching there. Get away from the worldly problems because we need to have some fun inside the parks. Because here you leave today and enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Magic Kingdom. Yeah, even Susan back in the home office said that she had to close YouTube altogether. Oh, man, I hate that this is so sporadic today. You guys want to go for a ride? Let's go for a ride. Who wants to ride? We still have room for a ride today? All right. Let's go, everybody. All right. Who wants to go for a ride on the trolley? Not really the trolley, the Main Street bus. Welcome in, Mouse Talk. The Dapper Dance have relinquished. They relinquished the transportation. So this is one of the transportation items that's here on the Main Street. This is our Main Street bus. There is the bus and the trolley. These gentlemen are going to take us for a ride up Main Street and drop us right in front of the castle. Then we'll walk back down because we like Main Street like that. You guys ready for a ride? So, Aaron, it's going to be busy up until April 17th, which is Easter weekend. It should taper off a little bit toward the last part of April and pick back up again Mother's Day weekend in May. Well, Kendra, you get to do it today. I'm just glad I had an opportunity to do so, Mouse Talk. For once, my computer was having to be cleaned out and sanitized, and a virus protection was running. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to hang out with Mouse Talk for a bit. It's good to be on. Thank you guys for letting me hang out for a bit.
All right, everyone. Welcome to Main Street Omnibus. Please remember to remain seated at all times. Keep your hands, arms, legs, and feet inside the vehicle at all times as well. Remember that there is no eating or smoking on board, and please supervise your children at all times.
Welcome in, Cynthia. Whoop. Meep, meep. Meow. Hey, who wants to see the castle? Has anybody seen the castle today? We're gonna get our Princess Twist turn left, right, twist, turn. entertainment for these people? Woo.
All right, guys, just remember to stay seated at all times until I give the all clear to disembark.
So, Cynthia, if you're going to want to ride any of the Main Street transportation vehicles, you're going to want to do it first thing in the morning, because once they start the entertainment for the day, they will no longer be allowing guests to ride. So do it first thing in the morning, and just look for the buses or the trolleys right there at the main theater area. Almost happy. Exception of one couple. Normally this place is packed with the transportation. Everybody's packed in tight, but we got the entire bus to ourselves down here below. The magic is calling, it's calling, it's calling us, and it's calling, it's calling. Okay. There she is. There be the castle. Welcome in, Cheryl. Good morning. Wait, where? Where?
All right, guys, this is
No, I
all
missed it.
clear to disembark. Please do not use the rope until I get over. I will let it down for you. Please watch your step and use those handrails.
Let it down, let it down. All right. Watch your head. Remember, this is a family park. Shoot. And there's even a seat right there. If you wanted to ride on the back. I was just thinking about you guys this morning. I didn't hear anything from you yesterday. I'm sorry that happened. I hope you're feeling better today. All right, I'm going to slip running now. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it. That is the Main Street Transportation Company. Brought to you by Tony's Talon Square Restaurant. If you like to eat something that's square, go to Tony's. Good morning, Stephen. Morning, Robert. Evelyn. Good to see you in this morning. How's that castle view? So if you guys are just popping in, we're having problems with YouTube today. Certain people are able to watch YouTube, other people are not. Some of our Magic crew have had to restart their phones or even their computers, close out YouTube and come back in several times for it to work. So if you guys are in and you're seeing video today, you are one of the lucky ones right now, because there's still people who are having problems. But hey, we're here, right, Drew? Morning, Drew. How are you and the Queen this morning? Happy Wednesday.
See that when you do it? Or yeah, when you do it?
Walt's Chili is in the chat. So again, we're going to be looking at really high temperatures today. Glad I grabbed my water bottle. Make sure we stay hydrated with temps up to 91 degrees here while we're still in March. Good morning, David D. Loves Disney. Isn't it nice, Evelyn? It's like a good starter off point, you know? So WWE fan, mid-May, if you're talking in between Mother's Day and Memorial Day weekend, it will drop a little bit. But here's the problem. All of the times this year that we would expect it to be lower have been anything but. This has been just a stellar year for crowds. Normally, the last 2 weeks of January tend to dip a little bit. But this year, the third week of January was just like spring break. It was crazy long lines. So people are feeling better. They're feeling more confident. They're getting out there. And so I think it's really affecting what our overall wait times are looking at, even on what we consider to be in the past slower weeks. All right, Jared, guys, if I could only do one dinner, either at Ohana or lunch at Space 220, I'll leave that up to the chat as well to throw in your opinions, what you guys think as suggestions to Jared. I will tell you this, Jared. Our latest experience having dinner at Ohana, it was not quite the same experience as we've had in the past. So, well, I love Ohana, and it was it's a great experience from what we remember. If it's something you've done before and you have some preconceptions of what you've had in the past, it won't quite live up to those expectations in its current format. So if you've done Ohana, you might be a little disappointed, and it's not quite the same as it used to be until things get back up after the pandemic. And two, if you've just not done Space 220, it's a pretty kind of good experience. So my opinion, if you gave it to me, Ohana or Space 220, I would jump into Space 220. That's my 1.5 pennies. Well, I hope you're feeling better, Kira Dad. Take care of yourself. I want to go up into the tree just to get some good views before we get into a ride today. Good morning, Dr. Dragon. How are you? John. Oh, this is just, it's excruciating, my friend. Knowing that certain people can't see or hear anything. Well, if it makes you guys feel any better, my view says that we have 101 people in the chat, but it has said that since I've gotten off the ferry boat. So even my side, YouTube is not able to actively tell me how many people are in our stream at the moment. it tells me 101. 101. 101. 101. Our order system's not working today. Robert says I had to close out of the browser and restart the PC, but it didn't work for you, Robert. That's a lot of work. I hate you guys have to do that today, but that's what worked for Susan. Put it in the chat if you guys see that people aren't seeing video. Maybe some of the mods, some of you guys chatting, to let the people who are opening up the screen and they're like, it still says waiting. Tell them we do have actual live video, but people are having to close out of YouTube, restart their PC, and get it to come back up. Welcome in, Pickles. Happy Wednesday. We're going up into the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse. So I took my daughter to the library last week because it was spring break, and I wanted her to be able to get some books because she loves to do that. It's one of her favorite things to do is to go grab books at the library. So she picked up all these books, and when I say picked up books, I'm serious, and I'm not exaggerating in the slightest. There were probably about 25 books that she got. And we're not talking, one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. We're talking full novels, Harry Potter-ish. And we're talking like the later ones. And out of all the books that she got, she also picked up a copy of Swiss Family Robinson. I like that. Getting into the classics. I think she realized that stuff like that makes her appreciate what we're doing when we come up into the treehouse even more, knowing where it comes from, the references. Morning, Laura. Happy Wednesday. Got our pineapple. I know, we're jumping. We're making major changes left and right here. Boom, boom, boom. It's going to be hot today. I'm kind of glad we got here early. So in the hardest part of the day, I'm going to be going back in. Getting some more work done. I got some more quotes I got to get up to you guys. All right, you guys want to get a good view of TRON? Check it out. Thanks for hanging out with me just for a moment. You guys can step by if you want. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. They were looking. Thank you. Water?
Loving the view. How about you, Drew?
I can see the magic.
See, I agree with Mouse Talk. If you had a choice between the two, I'd do lunch at Space 220. And that's really the best advice I can give. And I agree with you, Becky. If you go to eat lunch at Space 220, you can then go over to the Polynesian and go to the lounge there. I think it's the Tambu Lounge. If you go to the Tambu, the bar area that's right there in front of the Ohana, you can order both the noodles and the wings that are served at the Ohana dinner at the lounge anytime you want to at night. So save yourself some money and still get some of the better of the food. We enjoy that more than we did anything else. Well, you're welcome, Jared. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I could go for a Boma too. Love Boma. Now that Cape May Cafe is no longer having all-you-can-eat crab legs, Boma's like my favorite. I think you should just come up here. I think sometimes, especially for first thing in the morning when people are still running to the rides, you can see the buses going back around on the main street. Some great views. I might have to take a picture and put it on Instagram later. If I don't drop my phone. Oh. Boy, wouldn't that make for a great live stream? Hey, Chris just dropped his phone. Question is, which phone? Do I drop the phone I'm trying to take a picture with? Or do I drop the phone that's actually live streaming? Actually get some major views. Maybe for once I'll go viral. That'd be cool. This is my favorite spot up in the treehouse. I'm sorry I'm lingering, but it's so cool up here. Kind of get an idea what it's going to look like once Tron is done. Once Tron is done, you're going to be able to see it quite clearly from up here. So that's funny, Mouse Talk. Because my screen is telling me I'm flipping between 53 and 101. So I know YouTube has been quirky this morning. I know there's lots of you who are still watching and you can't hear me, which is really frustrating. You can't see the live video and all you see is a thumbnail telling you that you're waiting for me to start the stream. So we have to just keep telling our friends in the chat that we are live. Joey's World, thank you so much. Let you know it is a YouTube glitch. Now, we're the second live streamer that you've seen today having the issue. Thank you, Joey's World. Appreciate that. Hey, we do what we do and we keep on because there's always going to be something in our way, right? So for those of you who can actually see the video and hear the sound today, congratulations. You've won the YouTube lottery today. That's so funny, Gabriel. I'm down to 53 again. I appreciate you guys giving me some feedback. Grace says, how is she supposed to get through all of those by the time they're due? She's already gone through them. I expected she'll go through 25 books in about maybe 5 days. She reads books so quickly, so fast. And the thing is, she loves to read. So she'll read books over and over again. So even if she finishes before we go back to the library, she'll pick one of her favorite two and she'll go back and reread them. I love it when I take her to the library. She'll run up to a library shelf and she'll grab a book. She'll bring it back to me and she's like, Dad, this book is awesome. They did this and this and this. And oh, she's the greatest book ever. And then she puts it in her basket. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm going to get it again. I want to read it again. I'm like, you just told me the entire plot. She goes, yeah, it's awesome. I'm like, wow, loves to read the books for the sake of reading books. All right, this is where they make all the Dole Whip, apparently. All natural ingredients. And when by natural, I mean plastic. Dennis, you're still in the middle of autumn. We're hitting 91 degrees in spring, my friend. We're going to be baking today in the Magic Kingdom until the rain comes through later on today and tomorrow. Thank you to all the mods for helping us out. and I mean us, I mean my incompetency of my unable to see anything on my side. I can see comments, but I can't see how many people are watching or how many likes today. So thank you guys for helping out. And thank you to all of our mods every day for making sure we have a family-friendly stream and that everyone can join with full respect. Acceptance, everyone is allowed in as long as they follow the same guidelines, YouTube and Ear to Ear Magic family rules. Oh, he almost got me. You know what? This camel is a spitting image of the one that's right over there. You see, I love watching people who don't know that he's there. Oh, he's aiming for me. He is aiming for me. Look at that. Ah! Yes, he's gaming for me, guys. Oh, man. It is. It's good swimming weather. This is a great afternoon to go to the resort pools. Oh, and he got me. That's true. If you can get up in the treehouse and watch the fireworks from there. The only problem is you have to stop, and the traffic there is the little pathway there is a little bit slim. So you have to get to the right spot early, and then you basically have to wait for everybody to continually squeeze by. Caitlin says, I watched that camel while eating a Dole Whip back in October. There you go. You just go over to one of the tables off to the side, have yourself a snack, and just watch as people are getting spit on all day long. What great entertainment. People watching is one of the things that's not in the map is a performance, but it's live performance art. Unfettered. It's so hot today, even our tikis are on today. They were not on last week when we came by. Tiki. Spitty tiki. Go, 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 go. Venice Noel, thank you so much for the super sticker today on your Wednesday evening. And thank you for supporting the channel. I hope you're having an awesome evening tonight. That's going to be extremely very popular area here later on today once it hits 91. WWE fan, Typhoon Lagoon is actually open at the present. And they have switched from Blizzard Beach back to Typhoon Lagoon. I don't know if we're going to get back to having both of them open at the same time anytime soon. But for now, since they've opened up last March, this time last year actually, Blizzard Beach reopened, and then of course they switched parks just a few weeks ago. Andrew, welcome in. Have a great day and greetings from Dundee, Scotland. We'll have to trade streams one of these times, Andrew. I'll take you over to the Magic Kingdom and you can take me to some of the awesome places in your local area. You can enjoy great Scottish traditions. Welcome in, Andrew. Oh, thank you, Dennis. I appreciate it. Line's this way. 50 minutes for Pirates. It looks about that. Yes, see, last time we rode Pirates, it said 50 minutes, but we got in there and it was like 25. Line's a little bit longer today. go find ourselves something else we haven't ridden in a while. Yep, WWE fan, when you contact your agent, guys, to get your trip booked, ask about the water sports option for an additional $60 per person. You can add the water sports and go to a water park. And honestly, it's probably one of the better deals. It's going to cost you that much to go to a water park anyway. And if you add it to your tickets, you guys can go to a water park and do that one afternoon. So start your day off in the Magic Kingdom, go to the water park for about 2 or 3 hours over at Typhoon Lagoon, and then park hop over to, I don't know, Epcot to watch Harmonious. So it is an option, and it's probably one of the most underrated options for upgrades for tickets that there is. You're coming for a long stay, it's worth the price of $60 to have the option to go to the water parks whenever you like to. Good morning, Love and Diz World. Our local celebrity here, Love and Diz World, is showing up all over the place, including inside the Magic. Viral videos from this past weekend. How you doing, sir? Hope you're enjoying your caviar. Morning, Jason. Welcome in, Wendy. Ron is watching today from Holland. Welcome in, Ron. Glad to have you with us today. As more and more people are coming in, just as a reminder, we are having trouble with YouTube today. And it's not on our side, it's not from the park side, but the application is just causing issues and a little bit off. So if you can read in the chat, or you can hear me but have no video, you might need to restart your phone, restart your computer. Make sure you sign out of YouTube, sign back in. Increase your chances. And that goes with anybody, not just our stream, but anybody else's today. So Dennis, have a wonderful night. Sweet dreams. If we're still around, we'll see you in the morning. It's possible. It's happened before. It's funny, Aaron. I've had the same 101 people in the chat showing since we got off the boat. These are the most loyal 101 people I've ever seen. But I tell you what, you guys are awesome in the Magic Crew. Welcome in, Chris. Good morning. Oh, that Typhoon Lagoon wave pool is amazingly brutal. It's crazy. If you cannot swim, do not go too far out of that. I love the wave pool so much better at Typhoon Lagoon than I do Blizzard Beach. Oh yeah, WWE fan, you certainly can. If you've got a ticket, the tickets that you've purchased, you can just ask for that option. And again, it's probably one of the best add-ons you can do for tickets, especially if you have a longer stay. If you guys love going to do water parks, look into it. And if you guys, anyone's reaching out to us from as Travelmation travel agents who would like to have some help planning their trip, and you guys are interested in water parks, let us know. We can price that out for you as well. It's easy to add on to the tickets. It basically is like an annual pass for the water parks for the length of your stay. There's a line. There's a big old line. Loving this world. Get over here. The line's long.
Yeah.
There's a big old line at Splash Mountain. It's way on out here, dude. I don't even know. It says 65 minutes. But if the full queue is full on the inside, I have a hard time believing that it's really 65. Wait, is Leanne Ninja watching today, Dave? Is Leanne out there? Can we give a shout out and a woo woo to Leanne today? Master Ninja Watcher. Well, I didn't say you had to eat it. You just have to walk around with it going, ooh, this is a lovely caviar. Oh, look, he has caviar. I don't even like caviar, but I wish I had his caviar. 90 minutes right now for Big Thunder Mountain. So we got a 90-minute wait over here. 65-minute wait for Splash Mountain. Everybody say hashtag spring break. Good morning, Andrea. Welcome in. Yeah, the loyal 100. No, we've got a whole lot more than that. Tell you what, if you guys are watching for the first time, we do stream from the parks every Monday through Friday. We don't normally have YouTube problems like this, but we do have a lot of fun with all of our friends here in the crew. We would love it if you next time you need a little fun, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Just want to walk around the parks and have a little bit of fun doing so. Come back in and have some fun with us here. But don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And why that's important, you hit the subscribe button, that bell notification, you hit the little bell icon that says I want to be notified when Meteor Magic's going live in the parks. And that way, if you guys need something and you open up YouTube, they'll remind you to come on over and have some fun. Hopefully on a day when it's not so long, we're not standing in line for too long. I would like to say thank you to all of our Magic Crew members for continuing to share out our streams and invite their friends. At this point, we are 8,200 members strong in our community and are on our way to 9,000. So thank you guys for sharing it out and inviting your friends and family to come have some fun with us in the parks. Now, when it hits 91 degrees today, you're going to see some serious Splash Mountain. Edgar, do I use the YouTube app to stream? I do not. Thank goodness. I mean, as bad as it is right now, I don't know what it would be like if I'm using YouTube 100%. So somebody let Taylor know that we are live. Maybe she needs to restart YouTube. We're live, Taylor. We're here. We're waving through a window. Waving through a window. Is anybody waving back at me? Good morning, Nikki. How are you doing today? You feeling better after yesterday's registration? Did you wake up today with just a feeling of relief that you've done it, that you've made that next step? And Nikki, you know you can feel assured for two things. One, the registration's done and you got into your 2 course, so that's awesome. And two, you know you got Lee in here in the chat to back you up. She might not be chatting all the time, but she's got your back and she'll pop out whenever you need help or backup. So between those 2 assurances, today's an awesome day. Oh, I hate that, Mike B. I don't even know if Mike can hear me. That's frustrating. I'm so sorry, guys. That is rough. I'm still showing 53 people to watching me. It goes 53 to 101. 53 to 101. 53. But you know what? It doesn't really matter the number as much as it means the fact that if you guys need a little bit of fun, if you need a little bit of relaxation, if you need to get away from it all, then, you know, we're here. Hey, are they going to be taking people over? Can we get a ride over to Tom Sawyer Island maybe a little bit later? The Bears. The Bears. The faithful 50. Appreciate that, Walt. How you doing today, by the way? Hey, for those of you who are quick enough to get in on the ear-to-ear magic hat last minute special, we had to put an order in. I need a new hat. I mean, look at my hat. My hat's best. I've had so many people comment on my hat. I had a YouTube go out. I had some TikToks go out, and I had one guy who's like, dude, you need a new hat. I'm like, yeah, I know. I ordered it and waiting for it to come in. We ordered the hats. Right now, April 1st is the expected delivery date. Oh, that's beautiful. That was beautiful. Woo! Bet you didn't think you were going to get some good fiddling like that today in the Magic Kingdom. That's nice. Woo-hoo! That was nice. That was nice fiddling. That was some good violin playing right there. Continuous shows starting today at 11 a.m. all the way till 11 p.m. tonight. 12 hours of bears. That's a lot of bears. Crane Family Adventures, good morning and welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Yeah, they have it's a good crowd here today. Welcome in, A Fair World. Sending love for Wyoming. How's the weather up there? We're hitting 91 today. You guys in the 90s? Try not to laugh. Oh, no. We can't try not to laugh. We're always going for the laugh. Laughing just makes you feel better. Good morning. Try not to laugh. Except when you're eating. You shouldn't laugh too much when you're eating. Then you spit food. Makes people uncomfortable. So has anybody started collecting the Fab 50 character collection? Each box contains 3 randomly selected pins. It's $21.99. And of course, my dude isn't in this set. I want to get Stitch. Has anybody tried to get any of the pins? Yeah. We went with the white Captain Good Guy just because of the fact that it seemed to be the way to go. I might try some different colors a little bit later. I did see a couple other designs I might want to try out for a future order. Good morning, Add the Dutch. Welcome in. They are in order. I love the fact that they're doing some of the classic ones like this, like the Fox and the Hound.
Yeah, pretty good.
I'm a hound dog. Sure. Haunted Mansion. We need to go check out Memento Mori, don't we? Good morning, Disney Mom. Welcome in. So they still have Valentine's Day Magic Bands, limited edition. They also have the spring or Easter limited edition bands that have Mickey, Donald, and it's like Pluto in like springtime egg hunt kind of mode. And of course, there's the Tiana Magic Band that came out Very nice with Tiana on it. Still available here at the Frontier Trading Post. Oh, see, Sharon's got it going on. She's watching it on the TV and chatting on the Kindle. Now that's a nice setup right there. That's a good way to get it all covered. Big screen, mobile chat. How's it going, man? It's good to see you, Daniel. So we haven't fully got together next week's schedule, but I think we should throw in some stuff, at least for a meet with the Magic crew, for those of you guys who are going to be coming in to run. So we'll have to check and see. Maybe let me know those who are going to be coming in next week. We can maybe pick a time or place, and I can pick carefully the end of next week. Welcome in, Joshua. Well, up in Wisconsin, it's 34 degrees. Wow. 34. A third. That's not even really an accurate way of saying it. Sharon is making us all look bad. She's probably even got a robot bringing her like drinks and stuff while she's chatting. Ever since I haven't purchased any merch in a while, I haven't gotten myself a pin in a long time. I think I might have purchased myself a Festival of the Arts pin. That kind of called out to me. But not a lot of merch lately. I think the latest merch that we bought was for Susan's birthday. I bought her new Magic band because I knew she wasn't going to buy it for herself, but I knew she probably wanted it. She was mad at me afterwards too. We don't have the money for that. No. I'm like, no. Some of the people in the crew gave you some money for your birthday, and I'm going to make you spend it on something you want. If I'm the bad guy for that, so be it. Maybe she'll put it on eventually. So there's our wait for Haunted Mansion. It's deceptively short. It's only 999 minutes. So that was actually on my mind, is we've got 3 new cupcakes that are in the area. One of them is the Small World cupcake. We're on the same wavelength there at Love in This World. We've got a Haunted Mansion cake. We've got a Small World. We've got one more. There's 3 cupcakes. The white hats do get dirty so quickly, especially if you wear them every single day, like certain people do. Hey, Chris. All the Chris's in the house. Hey to Disney Baker. How are you today? Are you in the MK? Are you on Main Street today? Are you free?
I'm sorry.
Good morning, Terry. Good morning from the Virgin Islands. Thank you for watching along and hanging out with us today. What a watch. Haunted Mansion watch, $64.99.
Oh, there you go. Pop in your sheet should be scary.
And you guys are all experts at this. Everybody's chatting on one item and watching on another. That's smart right there. Whoa.
Hello, everybody. Hello. My princess.
When this item first came out, it's over at Disney Springs. It sold out almost immediately. You couldn't get a hold of it for a while. Pour water into it and it makes the water mist. Have anybody else realized that, as a child, you had a lot of worries about quicksand, but you get to be an adult and realize there's not nearly as much quicksand in your adult life as you expected it to be when you were a child?
He won't eat it. He hates it.
It's probably the most happiest, brightest, cheerful thing in the entire store.
Me.
Right there.
Yeah, all bloggers like me. Hello.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great.
It's nice and cool. Definitely in here.
You know what entertained the guests during COVID? Watching the bloggers blog about Haunted Mansion, and they always look for me.
Do they?
Yep.
And this is, by the way, this is Glenn.
Hello.
And you are quite cheerful for being in the Memento Mori.
I am.
I mean, everybody else is just so not moving.
Well, it's all about Disney having fun.
So it is. It really is. Even in this way. Thank you very much, Glenn. Appreciate it. The crowds are, of course, always heavier inside Sarah in the parks. If you're looking for the best options for watching the fireworks tonight for Enchantment from Polly, just get there early. Get yourself a snack from Captain Cook's and sit and enjoy. I know this community is always happy to help. No drama, no causing issues or being spiteful. We get that in the office. We get that from Bob on across the, the wall in the cubicle. It's a great community. I'm thankful every day for everybody who hangs out with us. There we go. Dizzy Baker, let me know. We'll go. I got an idea. You need to go with me. There is a pin store that is off of 192. If it's still open after COVID, I always wanted to go check it out. It's got nothing but Disney pins in there. If you've never been, or if you haven't been lately, you and I need to go. We can make a trip out of it. Been dying to go check it out. Welcome in, Joshua. Lisa F says, I reinstalled YouTube and it worked for you. Awesome. Welcome in, Lisa. We have been talking and going for the last hour and a half, but some people are still thinking we're waiting because of the way YouTube has done things. 90-minute wait right now for Peter Pan's flight. All the way out and around and around. It's a Small World's queue. It's out into the grand courtyard. Oh no, Lucas says you're not allowed to ride anymore? Oh, it could be a little terrifying the first time. By the hundredths and thousandths and times, and you've done it, you've done it so often you can basically quote it back to them. By the time you ride it so much that you can be like an annual pass holder and and spout off the entire pre-show, it's anything but terrifying. It's just so much fun. A new look of Philhar Magic. Good morning, Monarch Miracles. How are you? Not too far from where we saw you guys just before. Happy Wednesday. Lisa says we love that shop to have pin trading in the back room. I have yet to go. It's been on my list to go since we moved here, and I've yet not been able to go. Good morning, Patrick. Welcome in. Lovely, nice breeze here today with a high of 91 expected for today. It's going to be hot, but at least it's breezy. Yeah. Anyone else been to this pin shop I'm talking about? I gotta pull up the name of it, and I think we need to go. Either it's either in a live stream, or maybe I should just vlog it or something like that, so you guys know where it's at if you're really big into the pin trading. Good morning, Lisa Z. Welcome in. Hope you can see the screen. Over here at the Friar's Nook, we've had the Wild Toad Brat Burger. I actually liked it. Some people have been reviews said they didn't care for it. Also tried the Mr. Toad's Dome Cake. It was a little strange at first. It wasn't bad. It was the peanut butter was just it was hard to identify. The Wild Ride. Frozen wild sour cherry, blue raspberry, and sour apple topped with whipped cream and a black licorice wheel. You can keep the licorice. No, thank you. But man, that's going to be one of the slushes that'd be good to try a little bit later this afternoon. Super Mom Hong Kong vlog, welcome in. All right, Storybook Treats will not open up for another half hour. I'm curious if we can get a preview of what the treat's going to be today. See if the sign in the front is going to be accurate. Good morning, James. Welcome in. If this is correct, if they don't change it when they open up, the Doc is the 7-drawer specialty cone today. Chocolate, coffee, vanilla, caramel, soft serve, and a cone with a chocolate belt buckle. Changes every so often, but I've had this before. The chocolate flavor along with the vanilla soft serve, excellent combination. Love it. Good morning, Saul. Welcome in, Fonzarelli.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we do have some clouds moving in. There is a 30% chance of rain this afternoon. So we will not be doing a 7-hour today, I'll tell you that. But we'll have a little bit of fun before hopefully that comes in today. Tomorrow, different story. Thunderstorms, 90% chance, high in the 70s. So much different weather than what we have today. If you are planning on coming in, and then we had at least one of our magic crew talking about checking in and maybe coming into the poly. I don't know if that was just for one time thing to watch the fireworks. But if you're going to be in the parks tomorrow, make sure you have your raincoat, your umbrella, or something prepared to get a little wet. Temps will drop down for the rest of the week in the mid 70s in response to that. 45-minute wait right now for Winnie the Pooh. I know, I wondered about that. So we were talking about that a little bit earlier, Monarch Miracles, and we were at the Pirates last week, and it was supposed to be a 70-minute wait. We were on in like 20, 25 minutes. But as we're walking by today, I can visually look at the queue line and kind of get an idea of how close it is to accuracy. They don't seem to be nearly as inflated as they were last week. 35-minute wait right now for the Mad Tea Party. But look at our wait area. Welcome in, Pikachu. Yeah, actually, we kind of skipped by the balloons today. We rode the bus up to Main Street. What's be taking a look at them today? Lost Ditch, where do they sell the Small World Cupcake? I'm trying to remember off the top of my head because it's one that I looked at. It was actually one of the possibilities for a snack today. It's filled with sprinkles, if I remember. We'll look it up. I think who else is interested in trying the Small World Cupcake? We'll go find it. Good morning, Henry. We actually started right at on time today, but we've had problems with YouTube. Lots of the people who like to watch us, Henry, we're getting a wait screen, even though we went live at 9 a.m. So it's been a little glitchy today, but that's okay. You've made it in. If you can see in here now, that's a big thing. Glad to have you in today, Joshua. And I would like to say we did have a few people today who have hit that subscribe button. Welcome in, Kadani, Sean, Jumbo. Weston is in with us. Hey, Loving This World, where is that Small World Cupcake? Throw that in the chat and help me out. We'll go get it. Do they have a large? It's a large world after all. It's a large cupcake for me. It's a large cupcake for me. And if this is your first time watching our stream here, we do stream every Monday through Friday. And we would love for you guys to hit that subscribe button and come hang out with us on a future trip, as we come all the time. See, I thought it was at Friar's Nook, and I didn't see anything up. Let's take another check. That's why I walked over there to see if I could see a menu. I'm going to go catch a cast member this time. Let's try ordering some food, shall we? I hope she's a WWE fan. I was actually going to try to get on a few already, but with wait times of 65 minutes, 75 minutes, 90 minutes for Big Thunder Mountain, I was trying to be a little frugal with making you guys wait in such long lines. I figured we might find something. And there's not really such thing as a single rider line here in the Magic Kingdom. When it's me and my kids hanging out and we want to jump in a line for 65 minutes, I don't really think too much about it. But, you know, I figured the stream doesn't like to sit in line for 65 minutes. Especially against since tomorrow, when all the rain's coming through, the 90% chance of thunderstorms we're hitting tomorrow, we're going to be hopefully riding something in the rain. All right, let's see if I can order it through mobile order. Come over here where it's kind of quiet. I'll set you guys down in a bush for a second. Shoot. 11 is where it's not on the mobile order anymore. Oh no. Did we miss it? Oh no. That's sad. Since I'm training for the 5K, the cupcake eat is one that's sugar-free, carb-free, calorie-free, and taste-free. Oh, they're all calorie-free, sugar-free, and taste-free. Well, not taste-free. They're full of flavor, but you know. Let's find ourselves another snack. Let's see. I will try. I'm going to sign into my Disney experience. Because of all of the issues we had this past Friday with having our YouTube account hacked, almost every single one of our accounts we've had to completely sign out all devices, rechange passwords, just making things a little more difficult to sign into anything we do now. But until we feel comfortable that we are no more hackers in our services. Good morning, Melissa. Oh, that's why. All right. We'll see about signing in to mobile order. We'll grab ourselves a snack, sit down for just a second, hydrate and snack with you guys for a few minutes, and then let's pick a ride. If you guys are up for it, we'll just all commit to whatever we got to do to ride what we want to ride today. Loving this was the only special dessert I'm seeing anymore. Can't believe we missed all of the cupcakes. Is it Pico's Bill? Sarah, that's another one I have not tried. There's lots of the newer desserts that we did not get since we've been here.
I'm pretty sure it's near Tomorrowland.
La 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 la. We don't talk about Bruno. 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 We don't talk about Bruno.
Those two shirts I almost bought.
Henry says, I remember about 3 years ago when I went to different eateries in Magic Kingdom, they had kind of the same food, burgers, fries, chicken tenders. Well, I do remember when things first opened back up, a lot of the things, even across the resorts, all had the same kind of menu, so that when their staff had to go from one to the other, they were all cooking and serving the same things. But I think one of the worst ones is when you go to special events and every place has something new and different. Like, how in the world do you get to it all? I remember when they first came out with the Hitchhiking Ghost special. They had one was a sipper, drink sipper. One had fried donuts in it, and one was, I think, popcorn. It took me an hour waiting in each of the three lines in three separate spots in the Magic Kingdom to get all three of those. I still have them. I actually had a good friend of mine contact me afterwards. Hey, could you get me one of those sets? I was like, oh, dude, you know I'd love to, but oh, it took me an hour. Good morning, Miss Sugar Cookie. How you doing? Here's a little bit of windiness for you this Wednesday. Yeah, I can feel it coming in the air tonight. The weather is coming in. Best cure for an earworm is it's a great big beautiful tomorrow. Everyone say hello to Christine. It's a great big beautiful tomorrow. Well, buffaloes don't have wings either. They tend to eat them quite rapidly. It is a windy Wednesday, which is what's going to be blowing in the weather we have here. Let's see. Let's grab we just need a snack. Let's get ourselves a snack. It's got to be a snack of some kind. The Chilling Chamber Pops, featuring the Quicksand Trio. Should we try it? I've never really been a huge fan of the Bishop Pop cake snacks because I'm thinking the little tube. I mean, there's like that much dessert in there. It's like an amuse bouche. It's like two little bites.
Yeah.
So we can try it though. Good morning, Naomi. Here we go. Get the cheeseburger spring rolls. It's always a favorite. With double espresso. kind of need that. Yeah. We've got it. I've got a new hat on order. Ordered it on the map. So at least I got your hats ordered. I'll have to double check to make sure I ordered enough. You guys are just jumping in today. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the Magic Kingdom. We're going to grab a treat over here at Sleepy Hollow. We haven't had the chilling chamber pops yet, so I'm always trying to get something new and different I've not tried before to share with you guys, give you our opinion. We'll rate that and see if it's something that we recommend you get the next time you have a trip. We're going to put a post up over here. We got buckets. Picking up our post stops here. There you go. Ready for some parades? It has a worn-in kind of feel, doesn't it, Philly Phil? It's earned its way. Leanne says, made the cheeseburger spring rolls at home. That would be really fun to do. We need to do that, Susan. We need to make ourselves some cheeseburger spring rolls. What do we use for a dip? Welcome in, Kenneth. We're in line here at Sleepy Hollow Refreshments. And we're going to try a little bit of a bite of something. And I hear the magic is calling, guys. Do you hear the magic calling? I can smell the fried dough in there, too. The fried dough of the funnel cakes. Boom, boom. Yeah, Naomi, I had to order this batch all at the same color. So I ordered the same white hats as before. Let's see if we can get larger orders. We might be able to get some different colors. Yep, I can smell the fried dough. Everybody get your hands up. Answer the call. Amy's answering it. Good morning, Amy. How you doing on the West Coast? It's calling, it's calling. Get ready for it, get ready. Get your hands up, everybody. The dream comes true. The most magical place on earth. Answer the call.
It's time to celebrate!
Chip knows how to do it. All right, so we're going to get the chilling chamber pops, really the quicksand trio. Push pop with vanilla cake, graham cracker crumbs, and caramel buttercream. I'm going to tell you, I always try to stay on the positive end of things, guys, but I'm a little bit concerned about those push pops, whether or not, how much is actually in there. It comes in a cool little design, but how much actual dessert do you get? What do you guys think? I never thought about that. That'd make a really good ringtone. Except less, of course, is, you know, your credit card's calling for your bills. Citibank is calling, is calling, is calling you. Your monthly bills are coming due. Get out your debit card. Your bills are due. I've never tried the Doomberry. Blackberry ginger beer, iridescent sugar, served in a haunted mansion themed straw. Now, if the straw was plastic and I could take it home, that would be really cool. Good morning, Paul. Welcome in. Glad you could join us here today. So, who here in the chat, if anybody has, who here has already tried the Chilling Chamber Pops? And has anybody tried the Doomberry, the Blackberry ginger beer? I'm sorry, Arlen. Our hope is that if it does inspire you to go, that we can at least answer some questions and get you prepped and ready and let you know exactly what things you're doing right here from the parks. You don't have to worry about watching, you know, vlogs or something like that. Hang out in the park, see what it's really like. And, you know, it's always a bonus if you guys are looking to do trips. Susan and I are Travelmation travel agents, so if you are looking for somebody to help you answer those questions, you can always reach out to us. We're glad to help you book it, and that way you know that your agent is an agent in the parks and knows exactly what's going on. So, love it when our magic crew sends us emails and says, hey, we want to come and play, and we get to be a part of that. So that's really awesome. So thank you guys for reaching out and asking for quotes and letting us be a part of your upcoming trips.
Hopefully, I gotta get famous first so I can afford cities. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I need to get like one big page.
Sarah says, I think there's a good amount in there for one person. Not a whole slice of cake, but a good bit for a push pop, and love the white chocolate decoration. I get it every time I go. There we go. All right. I appreciate it, Sarah. See, it's all in perspective, right?
That's good. You can afford it. My ass, I'm like,
Whoa. Oh! Yeah, a little Homer Simpson in there.
That's why I'm saying I gotta get a big job. Entire commission. Yeah.
Good morning, Cliff. I hope you got your toes in first this morning. How about this for a little bit of a view? Oh, seriously, all the time, Cliff. I mean, that was like, the orange push pop was like a staple in my family. But of course, I never got it from the grocery store. You couldn't get it from the grocery store. The only place you could get it was from that little white truck that went around the neighborhood every so often. You'd go running inside. You beg your mom for a couple of quarters. She'd go get her. Well, go get my purse, and you go get your purse, and you bring it to mom, and mom gives you 2 quarters, and you go outside and get yourself a push pop. You sit on the side of the street and you eat it with all your friends. It's good times. Good times. Hello, Walter. If I can get one of the push pops, please. That'll be it. Right? What's the name? Chris. $5.85, sir. Boop. Thank you.
Last guest in line. Last guest in line.
Thank you so much, Fonz. Letting me know I can't see any of these numbers today because of YouTube acting up. So thank you guys for smashing that like button for us. We're almost to 250. Oh no, pardon me. Chris? Yes. Thank you. There is our push pop. Is it okay, Grace? Did you make it okay? All right, let's go get a picture so I can share it on Instagram as well. Let people know about it if they've never had it. But this is about what you have. This is about the amount of cake. So it's almost like 2 little bites of cake. About the size of 2 pedophores. And a white chocolate strip on top. Hey, let's go take a picture in front of the Haunted Mansion, shall we? Since this is very mobile with dessert. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
Excellent.
Bum 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 bum. Give it up for Honk. Wait, that was the Liberty Bell. Good morning, Tony. Welcome in. We're going for a photo op over in Haunted Mansion. Hopefully I can get over there before the trio goes fully into the sand. Welcome in, Anthony. Anthony the Molar Man, everybody. I believe, Anthony, didn't you hit 850 subscribers on your YouTube channel here recently? Or was it more? Congratulations. Continuing to grow. It took us forever to get 1,000 subscribers. I mean, we're talking years and years. We know how much hard work it takes, so. Hey, great thing about this dessert is you can't put it down. Ever. All right. Let's see how we're going to do this. I have nowhere to put this. All right, let's make ourselves a TikTok. Everybody, welcome in to Ear to Ear Magic's live stream. Ear to Ear Magic has both TikToks, Instagram, and Facebook, and we are required by law not really, to create content on a regular basis, because the people who subscribe to us on those channels demand to get really cool content on a regular basis. So let's get the people what they want. You guys get to see a little behind the scenes. Of course, we sit there and look at stuff and go, ah, okay, I could do something with that. Always make sure you get pictures too. Because if you don't get pictures and you come back later in your life, I didn't get a picture. It never goes well. I can tell you, somebody's been doing this for about 6 years. Disney fans are unforgiving. You gotta give them the best content you can. So, here's our push pop. Layers of cake, graham cracker crust, and a white chocolate. Let's go grab some shade. Give it a whirl, hydrate, and let's go find ourselves a ride. All right, let's find ourselves a quiet little space. A quiet little space so that we can stuff our face with this treat that we got a Sleepy Hollow. Best place to always find a quiet spot to eat and stuff your face is usually an Epcot table, aka trash can. I'm seeing a couple of spaces I want to check over here. We'll come back and take our pictures. This space oftentimes has a little bit of some things open, sometimes. Let's see what we find today. We got a table here. How about that? Wow. Lucky day. It's good to have a buddy when you get this snack because somebody has to hold it at all times. You cannot set it down. And it's time to hydrate a little bit too, with a little bit of water. Let's see, I'll turn the camera around. Turn the camera around so everyone can see you try this little push pop cakey you got. Turn around. And no food review is complete without having bathrooms in the background. It just makes everything look and taste much, much better. I agree. You agree? We all know it's the case. So, welcome in. Gotta have the push pops. Grace, is your phone okay? Now I'm catching up in chat. Make sure everybody's phone is good. Carol says, I watched a Disney cruise video yesterday. I really want to go on a cruise now. When is the best economical time to go for a family of 4? Looking for a 5 to 7 day cruise from Port Canaveral for maybe 2023. Well, Carol, there are different times like everything else. And cruise pricing does differ a lot depending on the time. So what I would suggest you do, Carol, send us over an email. Letting us know you just got 4 people. Let me know the ages of the kids because that's very important to the pricing. Give us some time frames, and if you have any like specifics, like I really want to go to Nassau or something like that. Well, let us see if I can just spot check you some different times and see if we can find a good economical pricing that goes off of it, and see if we can help you out. So, and always, if you guys ever have anything like that, just send me out a quick email. The best way to contact me, guys, is to send me an email over at travelmation.net. Turn that one off. There we go. Let me know. We'll be able to spot check and see what we can find for you. So I'm going to cleanse my palate before we try this. Right. I'm hydrating. I did it, Susan. Yeah, let me know, Carol. We'll do some hunting for you. We got a few more people we're doing the same thing for. So, this is our push pop over from Sleepy Hollow. It's $5.49. So, I'm looking at that. I know it comes in a cool container. I know I probably will wash that container out and take it home with me. The big question is it worth the $5.49? Is there enough dessert in there to qualify for the price? And I'm always a little, guys, I try to stay as positive as possible. But when you buy a $6 Dole Whip, is it enough to give you a good snack? Is it going to be worth your money and stuff like that? So, welcome, David Thomas. Glad to have you in. You're just in time for some snacks. All right. So Melissa says she's tried this, really likes it. I'm assuming I just need to eat the white chocolate at the top first and foremost. It's not like you can eat it together. Be careful of the rice paper on top. All right, here we go. We'll try it out. Off with his head.
Daddy said today's National Puppy Day. But she sent the picture of all the dogs.
Yeah.
You taste the rice paper. All right. The last guy. Just gonna go in.
Yeah, perspective. He looks the same size as Zoe. Look at his face.
Look, you sunk down into it. What? Amy's like, I didn't know that part was edible. It is. It's white chocolate. It's a white chocolate chip with some rice paper on it. So, it's edible. All right. Oh, the crumbs are going to go everywhere. Ooh, I don't want to lose some. What do you do? All right. It's a little dry.
It knows that we're near it.
Who knew quicksand was so
And
dry?
this, and then Jungle Cruise. So what do you want me to try to book after this one? We have a genie lemonade. What else is over this way?
It's very dry. There's all the frosting.
I won't be able to get another plus.
There's some frosting.
I think it's open tonight. It'll be fun to do all those little ones tonight when it's so light.
Yeah, I don't see that being a viable
Let me
solution.
see.
No.
It's right here.
Well, also you can't set it down.
Yeah, I won't even be able to get a desk pass before.
There's some frosting down here, but I had to go like 2 bites in. I don't know.
Right, what you're doing is right?
Look,
I
Isaac,
can do
you,
a desk pass on that one. It'll probably get us in before lunchtime.
I guess it kind of matters where it happens, Sarah, but I didn't get much frosting until I got to the bottom. I'm trying to eat it by pushing it back into the fish pot so I don't lose any bites.
Or we could go see a princess. How far away
But he's
is
not
the
wanting on.
Jungle Cruise? Total opposite side of park, right? No. And then our lunch is in the middle. I could get a space mountain. Yeah, yeah. Because right now it's
So,
12:05.
Um,
Like 12:30.
like I said, I got about 4 little bites of cake. The frosting was a little uneven, which made some of the cake bites really dry. The white chocolate was okay. I mean, I'm pretty high up. It was almost as tall as the cake itself. It's a cool container. I love the push pop. I love the Haunted Mansion theme to it. But if you handed this to me and told me to close my eyes, I'd want more. Especially for almost $6. $5.85. So how would I rate this? Let's talk about Bruno's. How many Bruno's would I give our push pop here? It was a vanilla cake. It was sweet enough. It was a little dry, and the frosting was uneven in it. I would have liked more. I would think for value, amount of dessert, and the exoticness of the flavors and everything like that. I don't know. We're going 3 Brunos, and I'm being a little generous. This is for me. For $6, I'm thinking I could at least get a full cupcake with all kinds of frosting. There are some cupcakes that I would get for $6. Enough frosting that would fill that up alone just for frosting. So if you had enough cake to fill that up, and frosting to go on top of that, I feel like just for value, it's cool with the whole push up pop thingy. I'm gonna keep this. I promise you I'll never use it again, but it's still fine. But for the value, there's some other desserts I would get a little bit more out of. I think I was a little harsh, maybe. It's still a good cake, though. I look at it this way. You know the flavor is good if one of the bad parts is you don't get enough. People don't want more of something that doesn't taste good. Yeah, there's something you can't get all the time, especially if you love Haunted Mansion. Always go for it. have little kids who would love the idea of the push pop, be very careful. If they go too far up, the cake falls over, you've lost your dessert. It's a great theme. It really is. I agree. Getting down to the question, is it something you would buy again? That's always the biggest question. Would I buy that again? Probably not. It was good. I enjoyed it. It's something to do in my drink. I'd go back and go, I'm going to get myself another one of those. I'd leave it for other people to enjoy. Can we put it nicely? I would make sure that other people had the opportunity to try it. I've had my one. I'm good. They're really cute. I wish they were just bigger, you know, a bigger dessert. I'm sure you can customize the size of the push pop containers, maybe. All right, I've hydrated. Let's go find ourselves something to ride. And depending on how much you guys are, if you want to wait, what we can wait for. Let's check out our wait times. Really? Again? Okay. Alright. Well, if you guys are just joining us, welcome in to the Magic Kingdom today. Glad you guys could join us. For all of those who have hit the subscribe button already today, welcome to the Magic Crew. Glad you guys could be a part of what we're building here as a community, that we can have a positive and fun, friendly stream that you can feel free to share with anybody that you know and learn more about the parks, straight from the parks. Ride some rides, try some food, and answer your questions about not only the parks, but the resorts, promotions, and other things that comes to do with the travel that you guys would like to do this upcoming spring. Matter of fact, we've had travel clients who have reached out to us looking for trips in April and May, and we're still able to find some availability. So if you guys are looking to do a last-minute trip for Mother's Day, for Memorial Day weekend, let us know. Reach out to us and see what we can find for you. And we've even just gotten some last-minute trips for summer as well, right after school is over. Speaking of issues, I cannot get my My Disney Experience to work inside the park this morning. There we go. Show times. All right. We've got 60 minutes seems to be the magic number today. 60 minutes for Jungle Cruise, 60 minutes for Pirates, 60 minutes for Splash Mountain, 45 minutes for Big Thunder, 65 minutes for Haunted Mansion, 60 minutes for Space Mountain, 105 minutes for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, 40 minutes for Ariel's Under the Sea, 5 minutes for Carousel of Progress, 30 minutes for People Mover, and 35 minutes for Astro Orbiter, 55 minutes for Space Ranger Spin, and even 35 minutes to see Mickey, which lately has been 5 or 10 minutes no matter what time we go. So even 45 minutes to ride the Aladdin's Magic Carpets. So it's spring break. Gonna happen. Fish pop by the foot. Lawrence says, Carousel of Progress is only 5 minutes. 200. Did we hit 250 likes? Thank you guys so much for hitting the like button for a second. 250. Woo! Can we hit 300 before we close out today? That would be awesome. I don't think we've hit 300 in a while. In the last couple of streams we've had, we've stopped around 277, which is always fun to have 277 people. We've had a little bit of fun today. The work day, whatever happens. But can we hit 3? Something we hadn't done in a while. All right, so we're hydrated up. We're ready to go. Foxtex 106. Good morning. Welcome in. Hatbox Ghosts. You missed. Did you catch the treat we just had? We had a treat. It had spooky googly eyes on it from the Haunted Mansion. Thanks, WWE fan. Tomorrow, just so you know, tomorrow we're going to be in the weather of it all at Animal Kingdom, so you guys can come check it out. Rope dropping Animal Kingdom tomorrow. We'll be back at Epcot on Friday, so come have some more fun with us in the park. Great. I'm going to get this table up to some other people who can use it. When I first got here, we had a few tables open, but now they are hard to come by, so let me evacuate and let some more people enjoy some time at a table. And I'm going to turn this back around. All right, now that we've had our treat. Also, if you guys have never come over here, there is a water fountain over here in this little area by the bathrooms. There's fans usually running. At nighttime, they have the lights on. And if you go to certain of the trees, and you go into the trees, there are USB charging cables that were added specifically for people to charge up their phones while they're waiting and having snacks. So nicely hidden away so they don't ruin the magic of the area. But they're there. All right, so got a few people who said we should go do People Mover, which we do all the time. But there's also been some people who said that they would be okay for waiting in a line to try something we haven't rode in a while. So I'm going to pose it. I'm going to let you guys answer it because it's your stream and you guys are the ones waiting. We got a 60-minute wait on most of the rides. We haven't been on Splash Mountain in a while. Would you guys be willing to wait the 60 minutes to see if it really is 60 minutes and get on Splash? I'll let the group decide. Majority rules. Do we wait an hour to ride Splash Mountain? See maybe if it is shorter than an hour? Or should we head to Tomorrowland and do something shorter like People Mover or Carousel of Progress? Let me know in the chat. All right, good. Good to see you again. So is it Splash or People Mover? Put your vote in now. Majority rules. And that says, can we do the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train? I would love to. It's an hour and 5 minutes. A little bit longer. What's so sad is half the time we lose connection when we're inside. The ride is only like 2 minutes long. And we lose connection inside the mine oftentimes. I'm always game for it. Sharon says we can do Splash as long as you hydrate while we wait. You guys can remind me to continually hydrate. All right, so let's see what the group is saying. Let's see, we got Splash. Splash. Julie P says Splash. David Thomas says Splash Mountain. Catherine says Splash. Saul is all about the splash. Walt says let's go for Splash. WWE fan says just to be difficult, I'm gonna go with Space Mountain. I could go for a Space Mountain ride too. Lost Stitch Splash. It is a long wait, Hatbox Ghost. That's why I got to make sure that the group is okay with it. Grace is all about the splash. Disney Donis, let's just go to People Mover. We're good with that. Splash. Splash goes in first. Stacyland goes, let's go with the splash. Yeah, if you ride Splash with your mouth open, you can get hydrated. 2 for 1. A bird in the hand is worth Splash Mountain water in the mouth. I think that's how it goes. So Lost Ditch, we no longer have fast passes. We do have a service called Genie Plus. Genie Plus costs $15 per person per day, and it allows you to make what they call lightning lanes, which are basically the same system as it has for fast passes, except for now you have to pay for the service. Technically, you can only have one at a time, and they have to be made the morning of. The park, they're open up 7 a.m. for hotel guests, park opening for everyone else. There is a way of stacking so that you can have 2 at a time. But unless you start early, it's not a game you want to get started in a little bit late. Splash! It's all kinds of minerals and things good for you in the water at Splash Mountain. I mean, it's kind of water that will grow all kinds of things in a petri dish. Hey, they had fun. All right, let's find the end of our line. Let's do a timestamp. Whoa, there goes my battery. What's going on, Gimbal? What's going on, my Gimbal friend? Might need to recalibrate. That's right, I got knocked. It got hit on the way in this morning. I may still be off a little bit. 65-minute wait for Big Thunder Mountain. All right, we're looking for Splash Mountain. He got splashed. All right, still showing 60 minutes, so that's good.
You ready for another?
Shoot.
I don't want to march today.
Oh, it's doing it again. Oh, no. My gimbal's overheated. Wow, we're gonna be in the weight of the entire queue. The entire queue. All right, what time did we get in, guys? Who's gonna be my timekeeper today? Recalculating. All right. Ooh, man, my gimbal decided not to work. Second. butter in. I guess leave me all night long. All right. Just a second, guys. Video.
One of the cars has a brown.
There we go. Calibration got knocked off again. You will have to lower. Let's see if this is any better. All right, let me know if you guys can see and hear me again. A bit of it. Well, be a little bit more. Not for this episode. One of those windows we All right, said you've lost me in the hot Disney sun. Actually, I'm still quite cool. The only problem was I could not keep connectivity inside that area back there with Splash Mountain. So, yep, full reset. Back with you guys. Thank you guys for being patient, as I had to walk out of that area and then do a hard reset to make sure. Like we used to have problems over in Ventureland, it might be, I don't know, until Disney's finished doing whatever it is they're doing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do Splash Mountain for the short term. That's going to really stink because it took forever for us to get it back with us again, right? Welcome back, everybody. Sorry for that little bit of connection delay. And you missed it. One family came down and the kid was screaming the entire way down the hill, through the splash, and all the way around the corner. Yeah, I had to crawl my way out of there, man. I was rough. Hey, but we've noticed those holes here and there around the parks. They're not new to us here lately. This makes me think that Disney's working on something. I don't know. Let's cross our fingers. Maybe we're getting better signal here in the future. Welcome back in, everybody. If you're going to have to wait for the parade, wait for the parade by the popcorn stand. Get yourself a churro. The Royal 50th churro. It's a churro rolled in strawberry sugar, drizzled with marshmallow cream, topped with shimmer sprinkles, and served with chocolate dipping sauce. $7.25, 50 cents more than the regular.
You want something to drink?
Does anybody know what time the 3 o'clock parade is? Ooh, it is windy. It feels nice though, especially today. It's going to be warmer. Awesome, Carol. Thank you so much for sending that out. Susan and I take a look at it. We'll do some searching for you. Welcome in, Tiki Man fan. Good to see ya. That's right, Wendell and Shaker up there above the Country Bear Jamboree saying hello to everybody this afternoon. Yeah, Liver Lips, we're still waiting for him. He's inside. Hey, Jonathan, welcome in. Thanks for popping in and saying hello today. He's addicted, huh? With the strawberry sugar. So if you guys were on yesterday's stream, you got to see a little photo pass, Disney photo pass experience. I shared one over on our Patreon page. You guys are an Ear to Ear Magic patron. Thank you guys so much for that. Shared that one with you guys yesterday. And then over in Galaxy's Edge, I mean, there's full area over there. And yet I had no wait at all to get a photo pass session. I got, you know, little one-on-one time with a photographer. It's kind of cool when you can have some time, some special time. And every once in a while, maybe one of them turns out pretty decent. I am not an expert with a lightsaber. I'm used to being able to grab all ends of my weapon, and I use fingers that way. But that was the picture, one of the pictures from yesterday. Waiting for our grand marshals to come by today. They was like, I'll take a plate of pork and pork belly and eggs, please. Yeah, I'll take that in a heartbeat. It's delicious. Nacho time. Woo woo. Okay, so I look like a wise. I'm very much more of a Padawan than anything. I'm just an old Padawan. So our Festival of Fantasy Parade is going to be coming through here shortly. But before it starts, of course, we've got our Grand Marshals coming up.
Alex, over here, honey. You have to stay behind the white line.
Hey, friends, make sure we have 2 feet on the ground, please. Thank you.
Welcome in. Good afternoon, Shane. We've got our Grand Marshals coming through in about 7 minutes. We'll have the Festival of Fantasy Parade. We'll be starting down here at the end of Frontierland. This is just the Grand Marshals. The actual parade will start in about 8 minutes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, we're going to get any fire from Maleficent today.
Welcome, one and all, to the world's most magical celebration. In just a few minutes, we will proudly present an enchanting celebration in the streets, our Disney Festival of Fantasy Parade. But first, please welcome our honorary Grand Marshals, the Wilder Jared family from Indianapolis, Indiana.
Our Grand Marshal family is from Indianapolis, Indiana today. Getting to go through the Magic Kingdom and wave to all the guests beforehand. And in the next 6 minutes, we'll have our full parade coming through. You guys want to stay and watch that? Yay from Indy! Not today. The WW ambassadors don't normally ride with the marshals every day. Kind of a one-time, kind of a special thing if they do. Festival of Fantasy. Yeah, you guys are just joining in. It's only going to be a few moments before the parade starts off here in the Magic Kingdom. Why don't we just sit here and wait? Let the parade come to us. We'll watch that.
Welcome, one and all, to the world's most magical celebration. In honor of Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary, the Magic Kingdom invites you to the Disney Festival of Fantasy Parade. This delightful celebration of 50 years of magic and memories will begin in just a few minutes. Thank you.
It might be easier to go down the parade route a little bit. They'll a lot more open. Then you can wave at everybody.
Welcome, one and all, to the world's most magical celebration. In honor of Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary, the Magic Kingdom invites you to
I remember that Susan and the kids watched the documentary of that one. It's very well detailed. Thank you so much, Prince Ryan. Always a pleasure to have you in the chat, providing great details and information about schedules, character identification, and everything. Welcome in, and thanks again to Prince Ryan.
We want to stay on this side.
Welcome in, I Have a Dream. A great afternoon. We are about 2 minutes out from the parade starting way down there. And if we stay at this spot, we're going to watch it come all the way down the way. Catch the Festival of Fantasy. I'd like to say thank you and welcome in to all of our new members of our Magic crew today. Those watching for the first time, we've said, you know what, this might be fun to come back and do this at all the parks. So thank you for hitting that subscribe button today. Welcome to the crew. If you did hit that button today and we hadn't had a chance to formally say welcome in, let us know in the chat that you did. Let us know how you found us, and let the rest of the crew welcome you in and introduce themselves to you as well. Parade's getting ready to start off in the next 60 seconds all the way down the way through Frontierland. So we'll be able to watch it all the way down the parade route at the moment. It's almost as if someone intended to stand here for that reason.
Yeah. Oh, they're going in now. Here we go. There we go.
Bless you. Here they come.
This is a parade? Oh. Do y'all want to watch a parade? Yeah. Okay, well, then maybe this way.
Welcome in, John. Good to see you this afternoon. You know what, Grace? It's hard to tell. You do have you have the unique title of saying the very first person who came to a live stream over from TikTok. I think we've had some more subscribe to our channel here recently from TikTok, but you were the first. You could always say you were the first. Welcome in, Nadine. Our Liberty boat is ready to go. That toot toot means it's 12 o'clock. The boat's about to leave the landing. If it's 12 o'clock on the spot, you can see right down the way. Here comes Belle, the rest of the Festival of Fantasy Parade, right on time. So if you ever ask a question, do shows start when they say they're going to start? Oh, you betcha. Oh, Gimbal. Gimbal, my friend, my Gimbal. What is going on today? Here, we'll just hold it for a second, let you cool off. You obviously are overheated, working too hard.
Dad, come here. Come here. Charlie, come here. I know. She's coming, but you gotta stay out of the way because there's people coming.
I'll hold the camera myself for now. I don't know, Raul. It's not really that bad, except for the fact that most of the major rides today are about 60-minute waits. So it's definitely a spring break day, but I've seen it worse during spring break. Kendra wants to know, what is your favorite parade float? Specifically from Festival of Fantasy or any parade float? I tend to have I like the Rapunzel float. I love the swinging arms back and forth and the fact that the characters get to hang on them, including Maximus. That was always kind of cool. course, I do like the one that's at the Once Upon a Christmas Time parade. The one that Clarabelle rides that smells like gingerbread. That's a good one too. All right, I'm gonna try to see if the gimbal will not be too worn out here. Nope, not gonna happen. All right, tell you what.
Hear ye, royal guests from near and far. Welcome to the world.
We're gonna do it one way or the other.
Celebration. You are warmly invited to join
There we go.
Mickey Mouse and his
I'll just hold it.
friends for an enchanting celebration in the streets. Dreams will come true, hearts will soar, and you will become a part of the magic. For the time has come to take your places and prepare to
Alex,
welcome
come here.
the wondrous and wonderful Disney Festival of Fantasy Parade.
It's Cindy. Hey, Cindy. So yes, H2O Glow Nights is awesome. We had a chance to do that back in 2019. What a fun night. And it's a water park after dark. That's my favorite princess. There she is, lovely Tiana.
Thank you.
I love Maximus. John the Barber. Hope you guys had a wonderful trip. Glad to hear safe travels. I think for the most part, we're just glad to have it back. It's windy. She's gonna get Peter a thimble. Watch out for that Captain Hook. It's hard for Hook to hang on, you know, because he's only got one hand. Go. Come on, give it to us, girl. You can do it. Oh, just a growl today. Just a growl. There we go. We knew you had it in it, didn't you, Maleficent? Watch out for that tail. Who's the leader of the conversation, you and me? What's it get you one? I'm on the rest of Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. Poor Pluto. He's just a shepherd today. got to shepherd everybody else down the parade path.
Hello, my dear.
So we've seen them change this up lately, Love in This World. It has been going back and forth. One day we see characters at the end. The other day we see Mickey at the end. It seems to change every time we see it. All right, Sarah's made a vanilla cake for everybody. Thanks, Sarah. Thanks for sharing. And thank you guys for sharing your morning and your afternoon with us here as we hang out in the Magic Kingdom and with the rest of the Magic crew today. That's a good question. Why are they changing it up? I don't know. If there's any cast members who have any idea or suggestion? All right, I'm gonna go find a nice spot. I've been holding. Look at this. I've been holding this while holding that. Hold a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Let's see if I can get back inside the gimbal here. This is a heavy thing to hold if it's not really doing much good. All right, let's see if the gimbal has pulled off a little bit. Also, give me a chance to calibrate it some too. That should do it. I'll be back, guys, back on in just a second. Did it work? No, it did not work. It did not work. All right, let me turn the camera off before I give somebody motion sickness. What would we do if we didn't have problems with tech or anything else? I mean, what would we do? What would we do with all of our time? Nope, and nope. Woo. We adapt, we change, we move forward. I need some more water. We adapt, we change, we move forward. Gonna drink the water too. All right. Disparaging word. And the skies are not cloudy all day. All right. We adapt, we change, we move forward. Let's go. All right, so we're going to be a little bumpy now. We're going old school again. It might be time just to get a new gimbal. We do poor, things to that poor gimbal. 20 to 30 hours every week being in the parks. Wear it down sometimes. Back in. Get the duct tape out. There we go. Start taping it to something. We got to back up for now. We'll get you guys back through the park. We got duct tape out, staples, little chewing gum. I don't even know where I got that.
They didn't even tell us about it too. We just had guests show up with different things. Can I talk?
Some Chippendale. I've always liked these nutcrackers. They're always kind of cool.
Where's your magic?
50th anniversary Christmas decor. Wasn't sure if we were going to be able to get the Festival of Fantasy Parade today, and so that worked out perfect.
I was trying to figure out what it was.
The different ornaments. If you guys are just dropping in, we are here at the Christmas shop here in Liberty Square.
I think the other one's gonna wear on the other one. Oh, that's what she wanted though.
How's it? Welcome in, Tiki Man. Glad to have you. Thank you for hitting the subscription button today. Everybody, welcome in, Tiki Man fan. We were at the Polynesian earlier this weekend, and I know we couldn't. It was too early in the day, but man, I was like, man, I wish we could have gone in the Grog's Grotto. Been too long since we've had a hangout there. Oh, no, this is something I've not seen before. Look, it's a puffy hat, like the puffy jackets. It's a Mickey Santa puffer jacket. If you have a puffer jacket, especially if it's red, how cool would that be as a coordination? I've not seen that one before. I didn't say it's new, but it's new to me.
Watch out.
Feels so weird that the camera gets bumpy like that. I tell you what, Tiki Man, this is a great group of people. Very supportive. Come in, say hello, and this is where you fit in. People are glad to see you. All right, so we've got the remnants of the parade still going on here as everybody's spreading out. Here's a little tip. If you know that there's going to be 2 parades every day, check your My Disney experience to make sure to confirm your times for the day you're coming. That's actually a great opportunity because like today at 12 o'clock, the parade comes through this side of the park. So it's going to come through Frontierland, through Liberty Square, up around the castle, and all the way down Main Street. You know what that means? All the people that are lining up and waiting to see this parade, they're not going to be in Tomorrowland. They're not going to be in Fantasyland. More than likely, they're not going to be in Adventureland. So if you're okay with waiting for the second parade, you're going to get some short wait times. Just whatever you do, just don't step in that square right there. I don't know what it is. Just don't step in it. I don't know why. You're not allowed to step in that square. Terrible, terrible things will happen if you step in that square. So just don't do it. Just don't do it. No, I'm gonna do it. Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo-hoo-hee-hee! I should have stepped in it. Oh, look, there's another square. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I owe you a ride. Let's go ride something before we close out for today. Let's go find something to entertain ourselves. And if you guys are just jumping in for the first time today, welcome to the Magic Kingdom. Glad you could be a part of our stream today. We hope that if this is the first time you've ever joined us, that you hit that subscribe button and join us on future streams. We stream from the parks here at Walt Disney World and Universal Orlando Resort every single weekday, Monday through Friday. So if you need a little bit of Disney pixie dust or a little bit of Universal to let yourself go, whoa, pop in and say hello. Now, we are still expecting winds to bring in some weather this afternoon. 30% chance of rain later on in the afternoon. 90% chance of rain tomorrow with thunderstorms. So if you're going to be joining us tomorrow morning as we rope drop Animal Kingdom, make sure you do better than I do and bring your ponchos or your umbrellas because we're going to get wet tomorrow. See, now that the parades have stopped, everyone